Hi guys, Drummaker here playing Anno 2205, and I am going to be going to the moon. Yeah, the moon. So I've actually already been there, I've done some stuff, and now it's a matter of finalizing my spaceport upgrade in the Novikov crater. And what this will do is allow me to do some interstellar trading, so I'll be able to trade with my colony here, but not this one. This one has not yet been upgraded for that sort of thing, but that will be something that we will be doing in the future. But for now, it will be a mission of mercy to upgrade these poor, poor, poor people into what we upper class people refer to as modernity. Now, of course, you are going to send off your poorest people to the moon, and hopefully they do survive. They probably won't survive, let's be honest with ourselves here. Like, every time I run out of oxygen, someone probably dies. That's just the reality of the matter. Alright, so we're in. Now, I always say this. Sorry, make sure to have a good balance of 12,000 or so. And mine's currently going down because a particular need that I have is not being met, and that's organic foods. So we're going to finalize the construction.
The landing stages are ready to accept cargo shuttles.
Yay.
Now you can establish interorbital transportation routes.
That's
but that
good.
doesn't mean your colony is safe. The supply lines from Earth are easy targets. I'd recommend you make your colony as self-sustaining and independent as possible.
Okay, so uniquely about the moon,
unfulfilled demand.
You can upgrade every single structure to officers. Now, there isn't much of a benefit to doing this, but you can do that. That's all I will say about that. Also, the price of shipping in space, entirely expensive. 3,000 for your opening trade route. It's only 300 to go here. So a lot of these sort of trade routes will have to be efficiency-ized later on.
Colonists are constantly exposed to cosmic radiation. Their spacesuits fend off some of it. The rest is neutralized by potent medicines like this.
In order to get to the bioenhancers, we have to get our population up. My population rose there not because I placed any new structures, but because I created a new need met, and their levels went up because of that. Now these bioenhancers, it's very important to build a lot of them. That requires mountain site, because we'll be needing to trade them to the Earth. So let's just see how higher demand is. Only 12, so that's not too bad. Now, it'd be nice if we could
show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Put more than one thing on the demand curve here, but whatever. It's what we have. It's what we got.
Glad we found you. There are only a few LEC colonies not controlled by the Orbital Watch. I can sell you the remaining stock from our warehouses and use the credits to buy supplies. I'd appreciate the business.
Surprise!
The human body is not fit for zero-gravity exposure. Good thing your biotech division found a way to reduce health risks for your astronauts.
Health risks. Let's get another one of these solar arrays up so we have a positive solar panel. So we do have a mission. I haven't even started this one yet.
Hello. Oh, finally. Listen, Thanks.
Yes.
Look, I don't have much time. The Orbital Watch is already on our trail. Since they took over, they hunt down anyone who doesn't accept their authority. Many people have been driven out of their homes, and that's synonymous to a death sentence here. I know you're in a position to help those people, to provide them shelter. Please don't let them down.
Okay, so pretty far-reaching goal there so far. Just seems to be going in a circle now. I assume there's supposed to be some audio.
We don't have the military means to deal with this. It might be a different matter for you.
Construction options expanded.
So to find these guys, oh look, it's the enemy.
Defend yourself if you can. The time has come for you.
Ready our weapon systems. Those fellas are spoiling for a fight.
Now, where is the actual thing? Oh, that is so close. Look how close it is. And it's actually one of his own. It's an orbital watch vehicle. He wants me to destroy his own vehicle. How bizarre is that? Now, getting around on the moon is ridiculous. The map is actually much larger than it looks.
Time to make some improvements.
Where is my vehicle? I was like, that's not my vehicle. Now, where are the colonists. They're stranded is the thing. You just kind of have to click to collect them. It's not too bad. And they're just kind of stranded all over the place. Okay, let's reselect this guy. Move him here
Coordinates confirmed.
to actually destroy that. And it's a bit of an annoying mission because finding these guys is sometimes easier said than done. There we go. How many more of these guys do I have to find? 3 more. 2 more.
This was just the opening move. The end game is yet to
1
come.
more.
You
Done.
enable us to keep up the resistance.
Okay.
Please, many lives depend on this.
So now the next part of this that I'll be doing is I'll be building a trade route for the bioenhancers to Earth. And so I need 12 total. And I can only make a route this way. Right. So, yeah. When you get on multiple colonies, there will be a method of doing this that will make a lot of sense. But for now, yeah, just paying a ridiculous amount.
Processing information.
So it actually puts me in the negative as far as costs go initially, and looks like it's going to boom right back up. It's just the cost of the actual trade route itself is very expensive to
Transfer
set up.
route output at 0. Countermeasures recommended.
So I'm going to go ahead and expand our bioenhancer production, and this will be a constant
Huge
battle.
systems are half the battle.
So I might try and just flip this around.
I can still improve that system. Just a little fine calibration.
Possible I might need to get some more here as well. No, actually that was fine as is. So now I'm completely SOL on money. So I'm actually going to have to go back to Earth, lay down a few more residences, add in a little bit of extra water down there because they're pretty short on that. And yeah, just overall move forward from that particular position. What the hell? Yeah, I think overall this is the biggest problem with the game is the fact that it's not obvious that you like they kind of tell you like you can develop things independently, but they're totally not true at all. You can't actually develop things independently. They have to be developed all together with you know, attempts to make a synergistic approach. And off we go down to Earth. And my money's starting to recover as these
Would you come inside?
bioenhancers are getting distributed. Clearly not in enough numbers because we're not transferring enough. So our basic needs are not met. Water and organic. So where can I place water? I have a full one there. I think there should be a spot down here. Somewhere down here. Yeah, there he is.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
So I'll put a water down here. And it's nice to bounce back and forth between these things
Warning.
because
Unfulfilled
you can let
demand for specific consumer
you
products.
can let building materials build up over time. So in this case, I mean, I have 145 graphene, 161 constructobots, like a fairly nice amount of another resource. And I'm just going to put another one of these guys down. And I'm short a lot of water. And that still puts me at -5, so I'll put down an extra one. And that puts me at positive. Perfect. Perfecto. Actually, is this one...
Now, shall we continue?
This one actually still has expansion sites available, so knock those down first. Wait a minute, that's just these guys. This guy. This guy does have expansion sites available. I just want to be able to give him space to do that. Alright, now we have tons of food here. Tons of food. And our money should be growing. And also our availability to lay down more homes and upgrade more homes is also up. Some of these very perfect, almost seemingly perfect building instructions are coincidence and nothing else. I did not plan this at all. Gonna leave this space here open because there's no need to actually upgrade that. Now once I can upgrade all these, I mean every single one that I can, I'll lay down another one of these infodromes to increase the number of homes, the availability of homes I can upgrade, which ended up being a value of 1. See quickly if I have any resources on the map. I don't think I do. Be amazing to get a little bit of extra. Oh, there's a little bit of extra. Except it's super alloys. I don't need those right now. And nothing there. Okay. Is this the enemy? What does he have for me?
We'll soon see if you can walk the walk.
Monitored. Ooh, I hate monitored. You can't do that so automatically. So another thing I can do to save some monies. I am building up monies again, which is good. So I can cancel the super alloys route. This cost me 200 bones, and that will save me 200 bones. We're also going to need more of these guys apparently, so that's going to increase the amount that I have to build up there.
Updating object
I
profile.
also need more eyes, so I'm going to bounce over to our northern habitat and just build more of these
Updating object profile.
optics, and they're calling for stimulants and canned foods here. So I'm just going to go up here and quickly add in a bunch of the resources I just took out.
May I do some shameless self-advertising? Got a trading post in this sector too.
And apparently I
Please
just
stop
completed a
by,
mission
okay?
here as well, which is excellent news. Doop doop doop. Alright, alright, alright.
Fast and efficient. That's the way to do business.
Now,
How serendipitous. I need someone reliable for an assignment, and here you are.
tow the 2 science boats. Yes, the 2 science boats.
Roger.
Back, I guess. Yes, I gotta tow the 2 science boats back. So I was like, I've already done this one. Let's see what he has for me this
As
time.
easy as this task is, you don't actually believe.
It's actually a really easy one.
change.
So this is the resource, the neuro module.
Attention. Under provision
you
of
call it.
specific consumer goods detected.
So this is the one they want me to build, but right now it's not crazily worthwhile. It just becomes a fairly large cost. I mean, these some of these structures are just going kind of crazy in overhead here. So I need 100 power. Does that cover me? Oh, that's not even a power plant. Jesus, where's my power at?
Underway.
Let's move that ship off somewhere else. Is this a power?
Warning. Energy demand can no longer be met.
Here we go. And for good measure, I'll put another one here. Make good use of those petrochemicals. And I'm also going to use credit balance maintenance. And it's really good to use this on all power sources because that's going to influence your money. And money's the biggest part. So I've clicked, I got a tow here for a ship, and I just got to bring it back to my spaceport. And yes. So in fact, I'm actually going to need another one of these. Showed negative, so that's +8 now. And that should give me pretty good sector balance here. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of getting... Wow, still needs more water. Bioenhancers down here. Intelliware and water I'll work on later. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and complete this mission.
Roger.
I will be needing more of these Arctic dwellings. So I'm just going to lay down a bunch in a row here. And if they use more resources, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. What else do we need here? Canned food, of course. The main commodity that they have decided to eat.
Come on in.
Everyone's lacking community here. But I don't put down community centers unless there's a direct need for it. And there we go, +1 again. So we have our other ship here to tow. And how close does that put me? 5 of 6. So I think after this it's just a matter of detonating these detonators here. So I'm going to have a lot of logistics. Well, not a lot of logistics. 50. Just 50 logistics actually. So not a lot. By any means. But I'm going to have a decent amount. That's all I have to say. See, I don't even know why this evil guy gives these missions. It seems like he's trying to help me or something. And not be evil. And not be a two-dimensional villain like he's often portrayed as being. But it could go either way. Could go either way. Okay. Ship is almost in sight. Now keep in mind, the goal here is to get my guys up to officer level so I can produce lunar lunch, and yeah. It's a fairly minor part of it all.
Confidence in you proved well justified.
So this is for what resource again? Petrochemicals. So that's kind of worthwhile. So now, activate the detonator. Ta-da!
These channels will help us feed the world. I'll be in touch when the second channel's ready.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Okay, so that's some free logistics for me. Good. And the other thing is that the number of stimulants... Where's this guy headed off to? Oh, he's moving over to here to the next one. Yeah, this is such a small amount of stimulants to need, and it's very difficult to make that profitable. At that level at least.
Please contact me. It's about our joint project.
It seems that he's already ready to go.
Might I remind you...
Work going all right?
Find seal colony on ice floes. Seal colonies. This better not be the sea lion controversy again. Oh, there we go. We got rid of the seals.
Obligations were met, it seems. Good, you're here. Then the trip was worth it. Interested in a little project?
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
They want me to kick butt of ice? Doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess I can only do what I can do, and once I'm done, that's all I can really do. Now, this is actually quite a distance to go as well. I kind of miss the ability to control speed directly. Like I can hit the plus key and get it fast forward, but yeah, I can't hold on to that forever, or can I? And yeah, I do so miss being able to just set like we're gonna go fastest speed all the time.
Warning.
You've been lucky this time.
Phew! I had to sneeze.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand.
That was
for
quite the
specific
sneeze.
consumer
You carry a great responsibility.
Ooh.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Copy that.
Alright, these 3 bricks here of ice must go. It's all just time consumption, really.
On our way.
Brick number 2. And he's shooting rockets at an iceberg. I mean, I grew up in a place that is well known as Iceberg Alley.
Full speed ahead.
This is not how you get rid of icebergs. Actually, we have tow ships that tow icebergs away from our offshore oil field. Yeah. Their whole job is just to change the course of an iceberg.
Violation of regulations. This project is no longer backed by the Arctic custodians.
Uh-oh.
The fact that I left the office should indicate how important this assignment is.
Maintain a production surplus of super alloys. That is a crappy mission. Okay. So here's our super... No, that's just regular alloys. Where's our super alloy production? Here it is. Okay. How much of a production surplus do I need? 20.
Oh, hi. So what brings you here today?
I'm building this kind of weird because I'm interested in creating more building spaces. So how short are we on aluminum? Just a little bit? Okay. And I have to assume that I'll need another one of these mines. Molybdenum, whatever you want to call it. It's a resource that can really screw me over if I don't have enough of it. And I'm short on people.
Good food.
I assume we're short on fish. That was the case. Maybe I'll lay down another fishery. Which is going to increase my need for workers, but also...
Warning. Workforce too low to meet production quota.
But it's also going to help me out as well. It's crazy, I just did a ridiculous expansion of my workforce, and
Good food.
I'm still in need of a workforce. Let's see if I can get this guy a little bit more. So we're at a surplus. Okay, so is that going to be good enough? That's good enough. Alright, back to the moon. I've more or less resolved all my sort of transferring issues. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot, I wish I can cancel. I want to start my spaceport upgrade here, but I guess I'll have to do
No
that
idea why
next
people
trip.
come to me when they want to offer you assignments. See for yourself.
Oh, Xandra Haynes has some assignments for me. Zaina Haynes. Such a weird name. I'm sure there's someone out there named Zaina is like, oh, I'm offended. And they have an army of Zainas. Okay. Alright, so what do I have to do here? I have to build a maintenance station. So that's this guy, and as you can see, 35 grand. Not the cheapest at all.
Living on the moon is like living in a fishbowl. One small leak and conditions become hostile. But you're prepared.
Short on bioenhancers. So I'm going to need more power and more bioenhancers. Ugh. I don't like that one bit. And while I'm at it, I'm actually going to put down these maintenance things.
Systems are half the battle.
Because power here is actually very expensive. What's this one? Oh yes, sir. Creep harvester.
Hey, got a job for me?
So, to increase the bioenhancers. As you can see, they take up a pretty high amount of space, a high amount of workforce, and a high amount of power. Who wouldn't want these? Okay, so that's really all I can do there. That's efficiency-ize these. while I still have iridium on me. Now I'm not up. That one actually costs 30 iridium. What is it that costs 30 iridium? Workforce maintenance. Oh, they all cost 30 iridium here. Oh boy. What does she want me to do? Maintain a production surplus of 100 logistics. Not gonna be easy right now.
What's doing?
So we still need more bioenhancers to move forward. Actually, how's our mine doing? Is this the cause of it all? No, mine was actually doing fine. It's actually just a lack of facilities because I've created the trade route already to bring this stuff to the south, and oh boy, now I'm short on a fairly necessary material here. Oh, did I just level up and get some more? I did! What a good coincidence.
Your global market share has increased.
Oh boy. So I need another one of these power plants. It's going to put us into another worker deficit. Rather unfortunate, and forgot to put a bubble here. Okay, so I just added down more
You didn't come all
residences.
this way just to see me, huh?
Now I could just cancel my other trade route, but I think that'd be in the end counterproductive. Oh, -2. So close, so close. Let's lay down another one. And that gets me -1, and then another full one. And that'll get me to balanced. Yep, so now I can upgrade. And
Reporting for duty.
upgrades for all.
A small step for me? Oh, you know the rest.
Oh boy, power shortages. I think my power shortage is not a real one, though. I think it's related to the worker
Transfer
shortage.
route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
So if I temporarily shut down something I don't crazily need, like our titanium mine, perhaps, and our welder.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Now, just like everywhere else, you can get resources, and this one you can only get them in these little craters.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
And my major crater has a lot of them, actually. So... okay, looks like we're stabilizing again. We have power again. How much does this cost to actually power up? Maintenance cost for this is 100 power. And this guy is 30 power, and it is 10 workforce. I can turn them both back on. It's just going to cost me money, which is not good. Alright, so last thing we have to produce up here is the lunar lunch. Note, there's no secondary building material for here. And apparently we have a price reduction because of a council meeting, so that's always good. And I'm pretty short on particular supply. These are basically just
You must have tried the food here as well?
organic.
I'm glad you're not expecting your colonists to live off nothing but pap from tubes.
Oh boy, -30. God. Resource shortage is literally killing me. Eventually I'll be getting a new power supply, the fusion power, which can only be produced on the moon.
Energy demand can no longer be met.
Wrong one. I want to go in these giant bubbles now. Oh, that costs so much more than I have. Okay, small bubble it is. That resolves our power needs. Let's see what we have here.
Hey there, everything all right?
Oh, hello you. But
Good thing that's off my hands.
take all your titanium.
Your finances are in free
Ooh,
fall.
shoot.
Time to act.
Okay, so this is where it gets kind of crappy. So they're going to automatically give me a loan. And if I can't get it in a certain time, they'll automatically give me a loan for a certain amount. But then I have to pay off that loan, and the debt from that loan is actually substantial and not worth it. It's not an investment loan, it's a bankruptcy loan. So it's very different in style from something that would be good. So I'm going to quickly build up a lot of buildings here. I have 150, and this is kind of the problem space, you know? Like, you have just so many buildings going up, and not all of them are particularly great in terms of money efficiency. I can't even afford roads. Okay.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected. Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Okay. Let's see if I can stabilize via this. I think I probably can. Just going to launch down a lot of buildings. Now, in the first patch of this game, they introduced this timer. Previously, you would not have a choice. You would
Transfer route
kind of survive this.
From inadequate supply of goods.
And they eventually added this in, basically because people were kind of getting pissy at them about the fact that they were being forced to take on a lot of this stuff.
It's a beautiful day.
So I need more water.
Now, let's talk about the next few steps.
So add 2 more. Oh, they actually cost 100 credits each.
Transfer route output at 0.
Okay.
Countermeasures recommended.
Now, does this cost any monies? Yes, it does. So everything costs money, unfortunately. Well, that's not good. I was really trying to avoid this particular situation. Oh, by the way, my officers are actually growing up north, just in case you're wondering. So not all is wrong in the world.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
My balance is getting worse.
Yes, please.
I blame this all on you, water. It's all your fault. Not gonna fit there. And really, it's all because I bought that titanium. Should not have done that. Okay. Now, the other thing I can do is delete unnecessary buildings. So I have a ridiculous surplus here of power. So I can just delete a lot of these solar places. I don't need them. Not here. This is a good way to tighten up efficiencies as well. Times like these.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause
But
missing goods.
it is a bit of a race, isn't it? Okay, I need...
Sitting on my hands all day. Give me some tasks for the docks.
anything else where I can get rid of them. Okay, I need to keep the big hydropower ones open. How much are you worth? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this time to build another water thing. Sorry, upgrade another water thing. Since that will actually very positively affect my balance. And is there another place where I can build it real quick before I run out of money? Oh, I ran out of money. Okay. Now I've tailored that efficiency pretty good. Just need to find a spot to build another water thing very quickly. What's her mission? Destroy drone things.
On our way.
What's he offering
The
up?
required channels
She offering
through
up?
ineffective.
Drone signal.
That's
Well, I can hold on to that one for
me.
now. Geez, I need to find another route to water. So, closest water is over all the way over there, really? Geez, that's a long way for water. Okay. So, how much power does this generate? It generates 1471, which is my exact balance. I have. Wait, no, it's 900. Perfect. Okay. So, let's quickly delete that and a spread next to him. Get some credits back and see if I can very quickly develop a road to this. No, it got me only so far. Unfortunately. Okay. I'm running out of options here.
On our way.
What can I shut down is another good question.
Welcome. Hope everything's alright.
What can I shut down? I can shut down some of these bigger mines. And that'll save me a little bit. That one's got to stay open. Our robotics can basically be shut down.
I have built myself quite a good life.
Okay.
Coordinates confirmed. Affirmative.
Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll shut down a lot of production for big resources in a lot of these areas. This one up here is going to have a very expensive one. So I can actually, if I shut down those ones...
Things have been busy since you showed up.
I should be able
Got a
to
bunch of paying
swing
assignments
this.
coming in for you.
I really should have shut down titanium in the first place. That was the big one, I think. Okay, so that was a really quick load. How are we doing for... unfortunately, I just won't be able to get that one done. So I'm going to shut down that place, and this place, and the aluminum mine. And that's going to leave some people homeless temporarily.
Your corporation's value is
But
not to be underrated.
Not a big deal.
Make your presence felt on the world markets.
Okay, down to 500. Negative 500, that's all. That's not bad. God, this has been so stressful. I didn't expect this to be a stressful game today. I usually don't make a mistake like this.
Sure, take your time.
I'm always on the move, supplying the LEC colonies still resisting the orbital watch. You want to help supply them too? Then trade with me here.
It comes down to I've already purchased a lot of stuff and should be fine. Okay, so what's this mission?
Let's see if you can debug this one.
Oh, okay.
That's one less problem to worry about.
So we're gonna shut down production of this guy.
Good. We should keep this procedure in mind in future.
Yes, we should keep this procedure in mind in the future. And so that's going to give me a positive balance again, which is good. I'm very happy with that. So, tow vehicle to spaceport.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
I'm trying to wait for this to creep up to get to that 5,000 credits so I can get rid of that warning. And then I will make the necessary moves to actually more or less get this permanently wrapped up. So that means going back to Earth, increasing my supply of water, which is a big deal, and organic foods perhaps. And then I will, after that, come back and get the last 7. Is that serious? 7? That's all I need? Jeez, okay. Does that mean just... Oh, I need 7,500. That's right, I forgot. Because space is so expensive. That's the thing. Like, it drains your money, and then the maintenance costs are so high. And, like, if you don't have that giant stack of cash, and you don't have that high maintenance value number, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So, just a little bit of download here while we quickly crack to try and get these guys off my back.
Hey there. Would you help me?
Monitored
if our
crates.
Foxcom would good to hear.
Oh, I don't want to run into those guys. Now some of these monitor missions are almost impossible because it's so slow.
Affirmative.
And
you have to go through objects, and these guys just float over all the objects, of course.
You carry a great responsibility.
Affirmative.
Where's the other crate at? Oh boy.
Coordinates confirmed.
No, seriously, where's the other crate at? Oh, see, here's what I'm talking about. It's surrounded in a little valley, so you have to go in and out the exact same way. Pretty treacherous as far as things go. It's only the two of them, right? Yes, okay. See, and he actually goes right over
coordinates confirmed.
That crate there. So, yeah, yikes is the way to go with this one.
Copy that.
See?
Coordinates confirmed.
God. I just want to get this vehicle that I'm towing out of here so I can kind of get out of here. Ooh, oh, actually the balance thing is now done with. So now if I can get to 7,500 real quick, I can drop down one more of these.
Not bad. The analysis shows your solution to be close to optimum.
Close to optimum?
Coordinates confirmed.
Jesus.
Full speed ahead.
Now, can I get there in time? It's hard to tell because this guy's so insanely slow.
Full speed ahead.
Come on. Credit maintenance is always a good thing.
You were awesome.
Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, I guess it's back to Earth for me. Back on to here, and as you can see, I have a fairly big laundry list of needs that are not met, that will have to be met, and you know, start from the basic and move to the top, because it's going to get worse over time, basically. Okay. Right, I have that mission in place still. So, I need to build a road that will get me over to here. That is not a particularly great road, is it? Okay.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Oh boy. Gotta wait for my money to tick up just a little bit.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Okay. Now, I need 500 credits for our water. Well, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and... I think it's just by the dams here. I think that's where those guys are. See if any of these guys are offering anything decent.
You came to crush the revolution, but now the tables are turned.
68 biopolymers for 28 graphene.
You must know that resistance is futile.
Must I?
Now, look, I'm not normally one to call for a strike.
Float some.
You just made my day.
Float some, jettison, and what's the other one called? Of course, that would cause me to have a giant need for more workforce, or more maintenance, sorry. What do we call this? Transportation. So that's going to be 2,500 bones to do this one. It's currently more money than I have. Yeah, it should be...
Attention.
Affirmative.
If their bombs are hitting all dams, they'll just be around the dam locations. Oh.
Copy.
And then a third one down here. Somewhere.
Full speed ahead.
And now the final dam location is over here. I've already completed 2 of the dams, so I mean, pretty darn close to being maxed out in this region. Well, it's kind of good all that stuff happened because it allowed me opportunity to fine-tune a lot of the things that were rather inefficient in this particular place. And there we go. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We're now back to +2 on water. Water. Now, what else do I need here? Make this a highly profitable location. I need vitamin drinks. That'll be a big one. So, go over tab. And I don't quite know yet whether vitamin drinks is caused by a lack of vitamin drinks production facilities or by a lack of, what would you call them?
Coordinates confirmed.
Supplies for vitamin drinks. So, I'm going to build the vitamin drinks first because it's not a useless facility.
On.
Do I have to bring them back to her? No, I don't. Perfect.
Full speed ahead.
Okay, it's all.
Your project was a success. Come on in. So, interested in an assignment?
Maintain 6 security departments on Walbrook Base, and yeah, that's gonna be a while before I do that one. All right. So. Looks like it was a shortage of these facilities, which is good. And it puts me up to +2. Okay, what else am I missing that is easy to fix? Rejuvenators, that's actually a big one. Because that affects far and wide. So we're out of the goo. It's the story, and the goo seems to be of a high supply. So it's just a matter of getting another goo facility down. Well, I'm gonna move this
seems like work is following me.
Settlement here. Make a road across this way. And I need to make goo facilities. Oh, that is $4 grand? Wowzers. Okay. Now I can also get my money by upgrading these facilities. Each one of them will provide
now you've dropped it.
Slightly more, because there are resources that these guys have, like vitamin drinks and neuro implants that they'll have more of. So that's another way to get that money back. And keep in mind, my current balance doesn't allow for me to cover production of new building materials other than my biopolymers, which I just absolutely need. You cannot play this game without biopolymers. So that's very expensive sim cell incubators there. But I have time because I still might get my ship to get all that floats and whatnot. Let's see, I think I will probably put it right here because I want this area, all this area just for this one rejuvenators. And we're just getting a little bit closer. It's been a while since I've had to kind of like, you know, sit down and watch things take up, but that's the crisis that I just had. Yeah, I was pretty massively negative on those guys. So 800 credits and 2 graphene for the next phase of this, and that will cover a lot of my demand, I'd say. And already you can see my revenues are going up because more people are being satisfied with how much they have here. Okay.
Sorry, you must be accustomed to more.
So I think that covers our demand there, right? So now, actually no, I still have -3 on rejuvenators.
My
Oops.
humble forward.
Let's get these guys out of here. So I'll make another set of them. Okay, that puts me to +1. Excellent. So now, after this,
On our way.
to get our money up and going again, gonna have to do some upgrades on some of these, many of these buildings that I put up. And now that I've been increasing my revenues, the revenues are ticking a lot faster, which means that overall it's going to take less time to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over.
Coordinates confirmed.
God, that is a long route to go.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Okay, so from the south here I have one facility, and wow, look how many I can upgrade. That is a lot of upgraded buildings. That should have a giant increase in my revenues, but it also decreases my number of rejuvenators, which means that once again I'll be upgrading this facility. Oh, and looks like he's actually having problems getting
transfer route
some of the
suffers
goo
from inadequate supply of goods.
And there we go, we're back again. Do we need any more? We need we're -9
Attention.
right now.
Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
-5. Suddenly -11.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
That's what I call work ethic. Thanks.
Okay. Now this guy wanted graphene. No, he wanted, sorry, the one resource that I make, he wants biopolymers. 68, I don't actually have enough for that. So maybe I'll have to actually do this guy instead, the follow the drone thing, because that's going to get me a decent chunk of iridium, and iridium is the only universal resource in the game. It's the only one that goes across all planets, so it's actually a very important resource, and I have to find how many of these guys, 4 of them. So
Affirmative.
All the way over here somewhere.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause.
Inadequate goods. Well,
company trademarks grow in popularity.
See, another IntelliWare will do fine. Actually, another 2 IntelliWare apparently will do fine. Jeez, that's a lot. Let's get. Oh, maybe I'll need flax, because I have just increased a lot of production there. Yes, I did need flax. And what's the other thing that I need for this? These guys.
I can always make time.
Actually, that's been a very strong resource, so probably not a big need.
Affirmative.
And
Underway.
With that level up, actually, I just got a huge boost of credits there as well. So crisis averted, yay! I can still turn back on all my facilities,
Coordinates confirmed.
but I don't actually have a crazy amount of cash.
Affirmative.
I'm sorry, not cash, cash flow. Because if I turn back on all my facilities, then suddenly that jumps back down to nothing. Remember, I was minus 66,000 with all those facilities on. So that's a major, I don't want to say blow, but major aspect of consideration here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Why does he want me to go up this way? Okay, so it's all the way up here, I'm gonna say. Because he has me going in a very bizarre manner.
On our way.
So I think what I might do, I'm gonna finish this quest real quick.
Underway.
And then I'm gonna go back to the moon. I'm gonna get that last, 6 or 7 settlers. And then I'm going to come back here. I'm going to beef this place up in terms of credits being, earned or whatever. And that way, when I get back to the moon and I get things back online, it's not going to be as ruinous as this particular situation was. And keep in mind, I was plus 10,000 going to the moon. And then I went to the moon and I turned negative 6,000. So the maintenance of the moon is very expensive. And that is not something that can be, undermined or any of that sort of jazz. And, there's definitely a need to do things in a particular order. One that I kind of messed up there quite a bit. I'm not going to lie. What did she want again? She wanted more security departments. 6 of them total. And I will get that one done because I'm going to come back here and expand my population, and that's going to require security departments. So
full speed
it's
ahead.
all part of the plan. When it's all part of the plan, no one panics.
Coordinates confirmed.
But when you say one little mayor is going to die, everyone panics.
On our way.
Boy, it's all the way up here actually. That's a long route to go. I'm going to hold down the plus key forever. Yeah, these drone signals are pretty finicky when you have so many giant islands. People who played Anno 2070 would know that Anno 2070 didn't have giant islands. It just had
underway.
Its islands were only
going all right.
They're just islands.
On our way.
There's no rocks or sticks or trees, and there's a lot more of them on per map. I mean, this map has 1, 2, 3 islands.
Full speed ahead.
Because you connect 2 of them with bridges, of course. An Anno map could have like 20 or 25. It would just have so much more space to work with. This one is not big on space. That's for darn tootin'.
Affirmative.
Okay. Zooming in on the last one.
Underway.
Aha!
Wow, thank you.
Operator Erica. Okay, so... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start the upgrade on this port so that it begins producing a...
Cool. You're
its
here
own little
too.
port.
Then you can pop over to my local web.
Okay. Jeez, money situation's already beginning to crash. Poor guys. Okay, so I need this aluminum mine back online. And I need this smelter back online. Because... Oh, shoot. No, I can't do it anyway.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
So I'm actually massively short on scientists. Which means it's something that I'll have to eventually do after. So I'm just going to let this place power back up.
Too low to meet production quota.
It will eventually power back up, I'm sure. And back to the moon. Now I do have to go back to the Earth and get that all solved out. I can see there's an organic food shortage there already.
I'm always on the move, supplying the LEC colonies still
But
resisting
in the least we can push this quest ahead.
You want to help supply them too?
And we'll
trade with me here.
also get another able-bodied person. Let's rock. Okay, so the current demand here is for what we call that, the security station? Maintenance station. That's what we'll call it. So I definitely can't afford another one. What else do
Well,
they...
now, here's some good...
Promotion not possible. Why not?
Attention. Under provision of specific
one more of these
consumer
buildings
goods detected.
There.
A self-contained lunar community. In the beginning, it was only small steps. But now you stand firmly, and your colony has taken roots. You're ready to get to the core of the lunar licensing program. Fusion energy generation. It's all theory still, but I believe in you.
Right, and so this is where things get more complicated because you need to have a trade route between the lunar and Arctic region. You need to be able to afford things, and you need to be able to generate power. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be heading back to Earth, but that is something for another time.